President Trump and House Democrats are engaged in a constitutional showdown. The president asserting executive privilege over the entire Mueller report, Democrats calling that more evidence of stonewalling. Our chief White House correspondent John Karl tracking all the latest. Good morning, John.
Good morning, George. With Democrats warning of a constitutional crisis and the president thwarting congressional investigations by asserting executive privilege, the president hit the campaign trail overnight with an air of defiance.
Did you see what just happened, by the way? No collusion, no obstruction.
Hours after President Trump took the extraordinary step of asserting executive privilege, he made it clear to a Florida crowd that he has no intention of cooperating with congressional investigators.
And now the Democrats, we have a great attorney general, now the Democrats are saying, we want more. You know, it was going to be like, we want the Mueller report. Now they say, Mueller report? No, we want to start all over again. It is a disgrace.
House Democrats called the executive privilege claim an abuse of power.
Are you kidding me? You can't assert executive privilege after the fact.
And the House Judiciary Committee Wednesday even voted to hold Attorney General Bill Barr in contempt of Congress for refusing to turn over the full Mueller report and the underlying evidence.
We've talked for a long time about approaching a constitutional crisis. We are now in it.
There are already several congressional subpoenas stemming from the Russia investigation. But in a surprise move, the Republican-led Senate Intelligence Committee subpoenaed Donald Trump Jr., the first known subpoena to a member of the president's family. Trump Jr. was involved in the summer 2016 Trump Tower meeting with a Russian lawyer. He was also briefed about plans on building a Trump Tower in Moscow. Just weeks ago, he said he was absolved by the Mueller report.
It's been an incredible vindication for me, for my father, for our entire family.
Well, the subpoena seems to have come as a surprise to Donald Trump Jr. He testified before the Senate Intelligence Committee back in 2017. They want to talk to him again. No response from Trump Jr. To this subpoena, but George, a source close to him, describes him as exasperated by all of this and says that he has offered to answer questions from the committee in writing.
And meantime, John, plans to have Robert Mueller testify to Congress appear to have stalled, and it's an open question whether or not he'll even be allowed to do it.
It sure is. We heard from the president via a tweet. He said, quote, Bob Mueller should not testify. But the attorney general, Bill Barr, has said on multiple occasions that he has no objections to Mueller testifying. At this point, what I am told is that the Justice Department does not take the president's tweet as an order. In other words, that Barr still is okay with Mueller testifying, but it's anybody's guess on what's happened. No date has been set.
Right. Okay, John Karl, thanks very much. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.